Hey guys, and welcome back to another brand new Dark Souls 3 video. So today in our 11th episode of our 100% walkthrough Dark Souls 3, we are going to be getting all the items and all the secrets in Irithyll dungeon. So starting at this bonfire, we are going to go straight down the middle. To our left in the first cage or cell, we are going to get a rusted coin. In the second one on the left, we are also going to be able to enter and get a large Titanite Shard. Some of these doors may be locked on your game because I did open them, but all you have to do is press X. I mean, I haven't opened any doors that you actually have to use a key or open from the other side. So all the doors that I enter and are closed for you guys, you will just be able to press X and be able to enter them anyway. So yeah, so I'll pick the large Titanite Shard up at the end and then now come down here to the right to get to the bottom part of the alleyway or the passageway. There's going to be a locked door to our left, which we're not going to be able to open yet, but over here at the end to the right is going to be a soul, and all the way over here coming through the passageway before we get to the end there's going to be an open cell here to our left where we can get the old Sorcerers Set. Coming over here all the way to the end, there's going to be an enemy here that will drop his great magic shield, I think, or great magic barrier. No, great magic shield. Yeah, okay. So that's it for now. Now we have to head back up to the top floor of the passageway and head towards the bridge area in the middle. So we're going to go across the bridge. Watch out for the enemies in this area, they're really annoying. Just by looking at you they can reduce your max HP by a lot. So yeah, anyway, after we come across the bridge, head to the right at the end. There's going to be a cell to our left open with a large Titanite Shard. In the next cell there's going to be an item just here, and there's going to be a door here we can open by pressing X. Also, before heading down to our right, we're going to come over here to our left and take a left again and open that small shortcut. Also, continuing to the end, before we get to the end, there's going to be a passage cell to our right with a key in it. I'll be showing you what that key does in a second, but first we're going to go down here to the bottom part of this cell, or sorry, this alleyway, passageway, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, down here to our left is going to be a simple gem. I can't talk today. Anyway, now we're just going to head all the way to the end until we get outside, but we're going to actually make use of the key we just picked up and kind of join the paths up. So we're going to go to the top, the first passageway we seen where we picked up the large Titanite Shard, and we're going to be able to hop out the end here by opening that window with the key we just picked up, and jumping down here we are going to get a ring, I believe it was. Yeah, there we go, the Dragoncrest ring. So now we're going to jump down onto the bridge we was about to go across once we go outside. There's an item here on the corner. Just so you guys know exactly where we are. We just came out of this door before heading back up to the top to use the key. We're just heading out of here. So now continuing across that bridge we just mentioned. Kill the witches, or whatever you want to call them, around here. In here there's going to be a chest to our right, which is actually a mimic, so take care of him because he will give us an Estus Shard, which is pretty cool. Now just continue forwards. This is going to be an L-shaped room. There's going to be like little holes we can jump down to the right, but we're going to make use of them in a second. First we're going to go all the way to the end of the L shape, pick up this soul. There's going to be another hole to our right there, but I'll explain that in a second. So just to let you guys know what we're doing, we're down here. We can come down here and open this door from this side, and there's going to be a massive giant in the way. So to make this easier, what we're going to do is go back to the holes we just seen, and go back to the one what's near the start in the entrance area, and hop down and hit his arm to wake him up. Quickly get this item just here beside the crystal lizard. If you're lucky enough, like I got lucky, his attack will actually kill the crystal lizard. We're going to come all the way to the end, hop down to this bridge just here, and try not to get knocked off, because it's kind of important to go through the level this order if you want to get everything. Technically if you drop off you will lose a whole load of items, but you'll be quite close to the end of the level. But anyway, once we're in the sewer area, just continue straight up till the end. There's going to be two chests. The one on the left is going to be a mimic, which will drop you the dark clutch ring, and the one on the right is just going to be a normal chest. So yeah, we get the old cell key from there, which we'll be able to use to rescue Sigurd of Katarina a bit later on. but we'll be into that a bit later. So in this room, coming down through the sewers to our left, just cut into this big room where all the witches are. We're going to quickly come to the left before fighting any of those. Head up here where this dragon statue is. We'll get the dragon torso stone, and we'll be able to go to Archdragon Peaks there a bit later on once we've got a gesture. But anyway, up the lift, pick this soul up, and we are going to be back at where the crystal lizard tried to trick us. I don't think I actually mentioned that, but before heading outside, the first time we head outside, there will be a crystal lizard there, and it will try and trick us, and somebody will ambush us from the left. But that's where we are. Well, that's where we were up that lift anyway. So coming back down the lift, we can jump out halfway and get the miracle. Now come back into the big room where all the witches are, the ones who look at you and reduce your max HP. We're going to come to the left and get this coal. Head back out into the main big room. Straight in front of us is going to be another item. The cage in front of us, or the cell in front of us, is going to be locked until we get a third key a bit later on, because that contains an NPC. Get this ember just here, continue to the far end. Before heading out, we're going to come to the left. Behind this wall just here is going to be another mimic. Once we kill him, we will get some Titanite scales, and before heading out, we're going to come into the last cell to our left and pick up 2 more items, some ashes and the Dusk ring. So just head out now, and that's the only thing we've got left after getting this ember in this room. So there's not going to be anything in this last cell to our right. We'll be coming back here later on once we've got the third key, like I said, to rescue the NPC, so don't worry about that at the moment, and continue outside. Down these stairs to our left is going to be an item at the far end, which I believe is just a soul, maybe? Yeah, just a large soul. Alright, it's a pretty good large soul, but you know, okay. Anyway, come down across this bridge. We're actually going to be in the next area, but they're both going to be in the same video. If not, they'll be pretty short videos. So yeah, coming down here, we can either just climb down the ladder or drop down these rocks, same difference. And the first thing we're going to do is climb up this ladder in the middle of the room to get to this Undead Bone Shard, a gesture, and a bonfire. So technically we could just head down the ladder in front of us. This would take us pretty much straight to the boss battle, but before we do that, there's actually quite a lot of optional things we can do here. So we're going to climb back down the ladder and watch out for this crack in the wall, because we're going to go down there, jump out there, head towards the left, but sticking to the the left hand side of the building until we get to this ladder. We're going to climb up this ladder, and this will get us the item that is kind of hanging out a window in the room below the bonfire, which is a few rusted coins. So yeah, so don't miss those. From below the ladder, we're going to turn around and go across this wooden bridge. So yeah, so head across here. We're going to be in this room with 2 alleyways. They've both got crystal lizards in them, but they'll try and trick you so you fall down some holes. We're going to go to the left one and go all the way to the end. To the left is an item, but watch out, as soon as you climb those stairs, there's going to be a hole. You can avoid that hole if you go right first and then left again. But yeah, it's not too bad if you know how to jump there. Anyway, head out here to the right of the item. Before jumping down, get this item over here, because there's not going to be much of a return until a bit later on. So yeah, so once we're in the swamp, just pick up these items. We can turn back on ourselves below the place where we just jumped off. We're going to get a poison gem there, and I believe a ring over here. So yeah, so get back into the main part of the swamp, head all the way round to the left in front of this chapel, whatever you want to call it. So head all the way in front of the door, go past the door, and pick this stone up. Now we are going to want to go in the main door at the bottom. So sorry, watch out for the enemies in here. You don't have to kill them, but one of them will drop you a unique weapon. I can't remember what it was, but it was like a spear or something. I think it is a certain one. There it is. I think it is a certain one, but maybe it's just by killing 2 of them, because it was the second one that gave it to me. But maybe, I'm not sure if it's just by killing 2 of them, any of the 2 count, or you have to kill a specific one. It wasn't a spear actually, it was an axe, but yeah, okay, anyway. We're going to head back out the main door now and stick to the left of the chapel and climb up the ladder. There's a crack in the wall here to our right, but we're not going to, we're going to be coming back here in just a few minutes, so we don't have to worry about this place quite yet. So we're gonna head up the stairs to the left of the chapel, and before continuing all the way up, we're gonna come onto the roof and kill this NPC, and this guy's going to give us Logan's tome, which Logan's scroll, which will be able to unlock some more magic spells. Anyway, on this roof there is going to be one obvious item hanging off the edge, which is some poison arrows. And before jumping down the middle, we are actually going to come here above the stairs we came up and jump from the roof to this other secret kind of tower. And in here we're going to use the old cell key to save Sigward or Katarina. So it doesn't matter if you didn't talk to him in Irithyll where the Estus soup was. Even if he wasn't there, he will still be here and he will give you the Titanite Slab. But if you didn't do the Irithyll part of his quest, he won't be here to help us with the boss battle later on. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Anyway, we're going to get nice miracle there. Oh, sorry guys, starting to get a cold. Anyway, so yeah, we got Wrath of the Gods by jumping down the middle of the church roof onto the platform, kill the mimic what's just below us to get a staff. This guy is just sleeping over here, so take care of him, he won't give you anything interesting. And over here in front of this statue thing where we jumped on top of is going to be a set. So before heading back out, we're going to come over here to our right down these stairs, and we are going to pick up this rubbish just here. So there's a little room in there to the right, which I don't know what's really useful for. It's just no use at all, I guess. But yeah, so now we're going to head back outside and head up the stairs we did last time. But this time, instead of getting off at the roof, we're going to continue up in this passageway, go all the way to the end, and we will finally be getting our third key, which will open a few things earlier on, but we'll be getting to that in a second. First, we're going to do this part where we jump out to the left, and we're going to be at the giant's feet. Just watch out for the rats, they kind of spawn near enough infinitely. The giant will drop us some titanite chunk, well, a titanite chunk, sorry. And yeah, over here we can see Sigward if you didn't save him yet. And just watch out for the rats again. Pick up these items: a large titanite shard, a pyromancy, and another large titanite shard. Over here near this drop, there's going to be a room up here, up these stairs, with a mimic in it. And also there's going to be a ladder in this room that I nearly missed the first time I went through the game. So yeah, so just go ahead and kill the mimic. I believe he drops you some great arrows or something, or lightning arrows, some shit like that. So yeah, so before heading out, there is a ladder in here as soon as you get in to the right. I nearly missed that, or at least the first time I played the game, blind or whatever. So yeah, anyway, head up this ladder and we are going to be above where we met the giant for the first time when he was trying to punch us to death. These little windows take you back to the L-shaped room where we jumped on top of the giant's head. And yeah, there's the item that was above the giant when we met him the first time, with all the hands and the crystal lizard and all that shit. So yeah, so now we're going to go back down. We can just jump down here to where he tried to smack us with his hands and drop off this bridge, and we'll be back at the same place. Look for the door in this place where we fought the giant, and there will be a lift that will take us all the way back up to the first bonfire of the dungeon, which is right at the start. This is where we started the video. So that's pretty useful because now we're here, we can use the third key we found. So the first place we can use it is over here to our right on the third cell, I believe. Open that, pick that up. The second place we'll be able to use it is on the first alleyway here to the right. Turn right to get to the bottom floor, and as soon as we get down the stairs to our left where all these cages are, what the attack is, we'll be able to open this door and get those ashes. There's another door here, it will just take us back out to the alleyway, same thing. And the third place we can use this key is in the big sewer room with all the witches in it. Go all the way to the end, come up the stairs to the right, go back, turn back on yourself through this passageway, last door on the left. There's the NPC we was mentioning before. You can save her, and she will go back to Firelink Shrine. So yeah, pretty good. That's pretty much the whole optional lot done. Now we're just gonna head pick up a few other items and fight the boss battle. I'm losing my voice at the moment, but anyway, coming down this bridge where you fight the gargoyle, there's going to be some great arrows there all the way to the end on this circle place. There's going to be a soul. We could go in that door just there and drop down, but there's not really much point because there's no items in there, and we'll be able to get there from this way anyway. So now we're going to come back to the middle part of the bridge, turn back on ourselves under the bridge. There's going to be a Greatbow. Now just climb down this rocky part all the way to the end. As soon as we drop off the end, there's going to be an item to our left, which is a rusted coin. Now just go to the end of the broken bridge in front of the boss door, pick up another rusted coin. Now head towards the big flame that fires balls at us when we're on the bridge, as long as those mages are alive. So before heading into the boss battle, if we turn to the left, we're going to be at the place that I just told you about. That there's not really no point going there because there ain't any items or whatever. But yeah, in the right there's going to be a room with a load of mages or whatever, witches, whatever you want to call them. 2 mimics, one with a great shield, and the other one over here, which will give us rusted gold coins, I believe, 3 of them. And over here to our right there is going to be one more chest. This one's not going to be a mimic with an ember in it. And that's it, guys. Time to go and fight Yhorm the Giant, which is also our 3rd Lord of Cinder. So we're getting quite close to the end of the game now. But yeah, once you kill him, he'll give you the Soul of Cinder or whatever, and his soul, and we'll see the event with Emma, because now it's time to go to Lothric Castle. So yeah, guys, hopefully this was helpful. It's been a really fucking confusing area, especially to explore and all that. Hopefully this was helpful, guys. If it was, please go like and subscribe. Remember, you can follow me on Twitter, support the channel more directly on Patreon, which is much appreciated, and we'll see you next video, guys.